Welcome to episode 1 of the best travel podcast in the universe. More than likely, we hope.
Yeah,
I'm your guest. I'm your host, Fraser Laveay, inspiredtraveleat.com, travel the world, and we are with Biscuits and Greavy, also known as Jackson Greaves, just pouring himself a nice martini. Was that a...
It's actually not a martini. That is to look sophisticated. It's actually squirt mixed with toddy small batch vodka, um, Texas vodka.
Yeah, that's great.
I highly recommend it.
Have you ever had it
As
before
well as
opening that
squirt.
bottle?
I recommend squirt. That's a non-paid shout-out.
Why don't...
Sponsored by them in any way. But big fan. I'm a big fan. They don't get enough shout-outs, so to squirt.
Why don't we just save that kind of stuff till the end when we're doing better? But we can just call out a bunch of sponsors now.
I'm sorry, I've never done a podcast before. I'm just really excited. This is
Yeah, no,
fantastic.
we're excited to have you. So today we're covering Nashville, Tennessee.
Yes,
which you're familiar with. I'm familiar with. We both live there.
I have. Yeah, I did. I still have a home there, actually. Shout out to my renters, Sam, Hunter, and Chris. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the shout outs. I love that the first two minutes have been just shout outs to companies and people.
I love it.
This is great.
I thought that's what you do.
Yeah, no, I mean it probably is, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Alpha Greens as well. Alpha
exactly.
Greens.
Where's that shirt from? Is that shirt from Nashville, a certain place?
This is actually from one of my favorite local bars, and not local bars in Nashville. It's actually corporate. They have I think they have 3 locations, but the Nashville one is fantastic. And I actually have some friends who work there, and they're fantastic.
They sound.
I'm going to spare them the shout outs, but they're
that's
fantastic.
Fine. Is it called Mother's Ruin?
Yeah, Mother's Ruin. It's unbelievable.
Do you say ruin or rune?
Rune.
Rune. You don't pronounce the
R-U-I-N.
There's no ruin. It's just rune. I mean, I'm Canadian. I don't know how to pronounce shit, so I'm looking to you.
Well, I'm looking to a dictionary, so I am lost when it comes to the English language, but I like to put my spin on it. You know?
Yeah, that's fine. Ruined it. I've heard people say ruined it. I think it's like a southern thing. You're from the South, so that adds up, correct?
It is. The South is where I reside.
And are from.
I just keep going. I keep going more south. I mean, I was born in.
You're like Zach Bryan.
Great artist.
Shout out Zach Bryan.
Shout out Zach Bryan. To be even in the same discussion as Zach Bryan's like, wow, Fraser, thank you for coupling my name and his together in the same sentence. That, wow. But no, in no way, shape, or form me and Zach Bryan alike, other than, he is a musical genius and I'm just,
You're a genius in multiple things.
In multiple things. I'm a jack of all trades.
Yeah, a master of none, but a jack of all trades. I don't know. I think
you
maybe a food master.
I do consider myself quite the pro on the grill.
Yeah.
I love to grill me up some meat. I did it professionally at one point,
Yeah, you even won a sportsmanship award, a little Kiss Your Sister award, which is beautiful.
That's sportsmanship top hand. That's the 5th year I think it's been handed out. It goes to the most valuable contributor to the rodeo, I believe, or the most helpful, or someone who really embodies the spirit of what the rodeo was all about, which is something that happens the second weekend of March every year in Andrews, Texas. If anyone is ever around, please come and see it for yourself. It's a golf tournament, a rodeo, a barbecue, and a church service as well. And it's a fantastic time.
That's great. I'm glad we covered Andrews, Texas. We still haven't yet to get to Nashville, which this podcast will be about, but that's semantics. What's the name of the
I
rodeo?
mean,
Should we give the
I've been
rodeo
a
a shout
lot
out?
of places. Yes, the M.M. Fisher Jr. Memorial rope steel roping. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and you're
everyone
the
is welcome.
reigning most sportsmanlike
I
back-to-back champ.
I know. I am actually three-time consecutive winner of the Dude Rodeo.
You're the Michael
This year
Jordan
I
of this
placed.
rodeo.
This year I placed second in briskets and in the barbecue competition, and then I came in. I was voted uh, top sportsmanship's top hand award winner. It's a pretty big deal. Pretty
Yeah,
big
no,
deal.
it sounds big. What's
It
the
is big. It
three-time
is. Hey,
dude
it is big.
winner? Yeah, I'm
Huh?
excited for you. I give you likes
Yeah.
on social media. What's the
Yeah.
dude winner? Is he your
The
three-time
dude.
dude ranch winner?
I thought we were going to get to Nashville, but you know what?
No,
While we're
let's
on the
educate
subject,
people here on the South. Yeah,
yeah, a dude rodeo is where amateur
dudes.
dudes, dudettes. I mean,
Okay,
women. It is.
it's
We are
2023, right? We
we.
got to open up to
Well,
everyone.
in Texas, we do not discriminate, and
Mm.
it is
Everyone knows
everyone is
that.
welcome.
Everyone,
Everyone is welcome to hop on the steers,
that's on the Texas flag.
and yep, yep. You
Welcome
don't
all
even have to have a
races,
vaccine or anything. You can
genders.
just hop on the steers.
Yeah,
PETA doesn't really like it, but
no,
you know, it's
everyone
for
else.
charity, so
It's
it
beautiful.
all works out.
Yeah, Texas is the most welcoming place on earth. Everyone knows that. That's a fact.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would agree.
We don't.
Well, no, I wouldn't say the most welcoming place on earth. I wouldn't say that.
But
There's some pretty welcoming places.
it's better than like Iraq.
Have you been to Costa Rica?
Yeah,
Costa
very
Rica is
welcoming. Yeah,
very
you're right.
welcoming. Very welcoming. Have you been to Hawaii?
Yeah.
Very welcoming.
They're not welcoming if you
They
try and go on
greet you
there.
there.
Yeah,
They
they do
greet you.
You're right.
Yeah. It's very hospitable.
So what can we say Texas is more hospitable than? Iraq for sure, right?
I haven't been to Iraq,
They
so
could be more welcoming. Yeah.
I haven't been.
We don't want to put words in Iraq's mouth is basically what we're
I would not want to put it. Yep.
No,
Would not want to do that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, this is a great start. Well, Nashville. Now we've toured the world. We can get, which is great because this is a travel podcast. We're telling you where to go.
If you're going to go to Nashville, you should definitely visit Mother's Room. I would say that it's in Germantown, right? Like it's in the downtown area. Yeah. It's a great spot. You know, you can have conversations there. It can be intimate. You know, it's kind of candlelit vibe. The bartenders are very fun. You know, they get the party going. Great service is what I'm saying. You know, great service is what I'm saying. Great drinks. You know, like drinks you're not going to find anywhere else.
Nowhere else.
Yeah, nowhere else. Like,
what about Chili's?
No, Chili's cannot make one of their drinks is a Demumbrian Fox. You know, you can't make a Demumbrian Fox at a Chili's.
Wow.
Yep, you don't get a 2-for-1 on those.
That's true.
And then every month they have a different slushy.
Oh,
they're fantastic. Usually.
Yeah, there's a big hatred on slushies where I feel like people should really like slushies. They're good.
Oh, in the South, they're treasured. Have you ever had an Orange Julius? Orange Julius? Ever had one?
Like there's an alcoholic.
You're Canadian. Like I don't know what you have and had not.
Like in Canada, we have an Orange Julius that's like a delightful drink.
Arizona either. You might as well be on Mars. You know, to me.
But so Orange Julius in Canada is like a place that you would go, like smoothies and fresh pressed juices. Is that or it's an alcoholic thing?
It's an orange juice. I mean, I've seen people make it alcohol.
But
it's orange. It's orange juice mainly.
And Julius. What is the Julius?
That's the South secret. That's
Oh.
yeah.
Well, we've got it, Orange
That's where the
Julius.
trademark lies. Julius.
Okay. So it's like orange juice, but it's like Glorious Julius. Okay.
That's what I say.
You keep your secrets then. You keep
Yeah,
those.
you can find them in Nashville if you visit.
At Mother's Ruin.
No, they do not have. I think they might make a rendition of it once every
quarter,
12 months or so, maybe.
Yeah, seasonal.
An orange-related slushy. I
Seasonal
would
thing.
say a kiss, like a tribute to an Orange Julius. But if you want to get a real good Orange Julius, I'd go to Denton's if you're ever in. If you ever see a Denton's, they're fantastic. That's a chain, I believe, that's still around,
but not in Nashville. So I guess we'll
maybe
get back.
maybe Nashville, Nashville. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't checked their franchise records lately, but they have a far reach, I'm sure.
And if anyone wants to know, they would find out from us because we're doing a travel podcast on everything Nashville. So
I can Google
we can
it.
tell you. No, it's fine.
People Google
gotta tell
on
people
podcasts all the time. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah, I think you're just referencing Joe Rogan. Shout out Joe Rogan, right? Do we shout him out? We shout people. Everything else that comes to mind, we give them a shout out.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll retweet or re-TikTok us.
I know a lot of people. I could start shouting out.
Yeah, a lot.
Watch out, people. Watch out. Shout out.
What would you say is the number one thing to do in Nashville? I feel like
number one thing to do?
I think all you can really do is drink in Nashville for the most part. Like no one's going there for like in country music.
Concerts?
Country music and
drinking. I mean, are you kidding me,
music.
Fraser?
All right.
Music. The music is a Titans game or two. A Titans game or two.
Yeah, you can watch shitty football
on the prowl
and
some years.
Hockey everywhere.
Huh?
You can watch shitty hockey and shitty football everywhere. So that's not really sets itself apart. But yeah, the music. I meant the music and like the drinking scene is really one. So we've got like the CMA Fest, the Ryman. Have you ever watched a show at the Ryman Auditorium?
Yep.
What show? Are you lying?
I can't remember, honestly, which one.
I've been liar.
As while I was drinking.
But I think
probably Broadway.
The Ryman, I think, is like top 2 places to listen to music in the country. Is that maybe top 3 for sure? I think it's like historic. It's absolutely historic. The Ryman Auditorium. Make sure you watch a show there. You have to do that.
Looking at their website right now, I'm thinking that's where the best.
Music's
most iconic stage, where history is made, where legends perform, where music lovers belong. I love music. I should probably go there more often.
That's what we're supposed to be experts here. We're telling people where to go. So I'm glad we nailed that one without having to Google it. But then we did Google it, which people could have done. Which kind of
fits the purpose. Let's go to the about
of the podcast. But all right,
the history of the Ryman.
I don't think people want to hear.
I mean, it's
read
been
off Google.
I actually have a lovely painting of the Ryman. Lovely painting. I forgot about this. It's all been a blur. Nashville
have you been
all
to
been
the
a blur.
Grand Ole Opry before? That's another place you will.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Like
Shout out. It's fantastic. Actually, the Boy Named Banjo performed there. Great band performed there the other night that I'm very fond of. They great band. Again, I highly recommend listening to them.
So we got country music, the Ryman Auditorium, live music. I love about
live music's
Nashville.
Great there.
Oh my god, yeah,
great place. And I guess like everyone hears about Broadway, but have you heard about Printer's Alley?
No.
Have you heard about the Printer's Alley? Let me tell you about the Printer's Alley. So Printer's Alley? Yes, Printer's Alley.
Okay.
Like a printer, like an HP printer, and then an alley where you go get mugged in. Yes.
Shout out all alleys.
But what you get mugged in, the only thing you get mugged in Printer's Alley with is with fun. It's just nothing but an ambush of fun. And
that should be on their t-shirts.
You can. And on the way, you should definitely hit the Wild Beaver Saloon. I highly recommend that. Ride the bull there.
Ooh,
highly recommend that. I've done that.
Where is Printer's Alley? Is that close to
Printer's Alley? It's very close to Broadway.
Broadway, yeah. Oh, I see it
About 2
actually.
blocks.
Yeah, 2-3 blocks right by the courtyard
It's
by
beautiful.
Marriott,
It's
Nashville
beautiful
downtown.
out. It's beautiful. People should look it up. It just a picture of it, very enticing. I would highly recommend the Bourbon Blues Bar, Snitch. Big fan of Snitch. Great live music there. Very intimate as well. Skull's Rainbow Room. Very amazing food. Amazing food. Can't say that loud enough. Amazing food. Amazing entertainment. If you try getting a reservation during the burlesque show, you can't do it. And while you do it, you get to eat a world-class steak, usually accompanied by a vegetable medley and some potatoes.
Wow.
It's what they're known for. What they're known for. They just opened, I think, a place called Sinatra right above it. That's all about the live music. But you mosey on down Printer's Alley, you'll get, I don't know if you're you're a fan of the old karaoke clubs. Fraser, you a karaoke guy?
I enjoy watching. I'm not a doer.
Let's say you have to do. Let's say you must do. What's your song?
I can't tell. It's a secret because I want to get out there, but it's genius. It involves me not singing much at all. What's yours?
Right, Fraser.
I know.
No, that's not how that works. This whole thing's a give and take, Yeah. If you're not going to give me anything,
it sounds
you ain't going to take nothing.
Silence of the Lambs. Like Hannibal was like that with Clarice. Like he would only give her information if he got information.
I'll tell you, he was very effective.
Yeah.
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 I'm glad you catch on. Glad you catch on. So now you can put the lotion in the basket, Fraser, and tell me what karaoke song you like to sing in your head.
Yeah.
Tell me what karaoke song gets you going. Like I have a couple friends out there, like I know their karaoke songs. Andrew Cook. Shout out Andrew Cook. Loves to sing Whitney Houston.
Ooh. Yeah.
He nails that shit. He nails it every time. Big fan of him.
That's great.
Great guy.
What
Bring
other
karaoke? Or not karaoke. If there's a microphone, like if he was behind me right now, just being Andrew, he would be singing Whitney Houston.
That's gorgeous.
He would.
Have you ever been to the Country Music Hall of Fame? I think maybe we'll get off music because anyone who wants music.
No, I've been to the Hall of Fame. I've been there.
Because there's tons of great museums. If you love music, there's the Country Music Hall of Fame, the Johnny Cash Museum.
Where's the Hip Hop Hall of Fame? Question. I gotta be real with you. I do love country music. Big hip hop guy. Hip hop guy. But I'll tell you all about the country music.
That's great.
I'll dip my fingers in all the country music.
So aside from Printer's Alley, let's say we're visiting, I want to tell people some great restaurants and areas to go. So 12 South, I love. Have you been to 12 South much?
I have.
Not really. So it's where Edley's is. Remember when we got Edley's? Shout out. That's my top two favorite places to eat.
South, but I got to be honest with you, Fraser. I worked a lot while I was in Nashville. I was like I said, I was dipping. I was cooking a lot. I was cooking at multiple places.
What I love about 12
whipping
South
up food, selling food.
Yeah.
I was a wholesale a food distributor at one point. So
that's great. I'm glad everyone needs to know that. But at 12 South, I like because you could just walk.
Well, I like people to get to know me, Fraser.
Yeah,
like people to get to know me.
We're gonna have like
get
30
to know
of
what
these,
makes
so
me tick and talk. 3 of them?
No, 30.
30. I didn't know today. I signed on for 30, but
well, not today, but over the course of everyone will want Biscuits and Gravy back on the show, surely.
Yeah,
we're not 20 minutes in. We've talked 2 things about Nashville, so it's great, which I love. Well, let me tell you about 12 South, if we can. So it's a bunch of like coffee shops, little like knickknacks and cute little boutiques. So if you've got the girls, even maybe with the guys, there's a couple of bars, patios, great little spot. There's a park nearby. So I love that 12 South. Check that out. Edley's Barbecue, my favorite place to eat. The one I'm thinking of, it's probably my favorite chicken sandwich I've ever had. Do you agree of where this could be? I don't want to.
Do you want me not put words in your mouth, but put words in your mouth?
I don't want to put words in your mouth. Where's your favorite chicken sandwich in Nashville?
Waldo's.
Yep.
Waldo's chicken sandwich. It's a little known. People know it, but they don't know it. Mm-hmm. My friend Adrian Kingsbury, shout out Adrian Kingsbury.
Shout out.
You know, incredible culinary phenomenon. He is. He created the world's best chicken sandwich. Two renditions of it: the foul mouth and the OG. Now, I could talk all day long about the foul mouth, but we only have time for the OG, which is what I would call the general public's favorite, which is just
that's the name
Chick-fil-A rendition, but it's better than that. They
way better.
Way better. Fraser, you just talk about it. You talk about it. I took you there.
You nailed it. Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah. You didn't even. No one even told you this, and you're like, "What is that pickle?" You started mentioning pickles are my favorite food, and they marinate they put pickle juice in their batter that's marinated for a long time, or something to that effect, right? Like that really gives it this gorgeous little crisp.
It's the brine.
The brine, yes.
Brine. The salt and pickle juice and whatever else Adrian Lee Kingsbury came up with. The man is a genius.
Yeah. Is there any other?
I'm not going to give away any.
Yeah.
They don't. I'm not going to give away secrets. I don't know them. But
another favorite kind of Tennessee, Tennessee or barbecue or steakhouse. Do you have any other ones of those in Nashville where people make sure they hit up?
Edley's, Martin's. You said Edley's. Edley's is fantastic. Yeah. I highly recommend everything off that menu.
Martin's.
Martin's as well, though. If you're like sticking to downtown, you have to be downtown. Martin's is probably the place you're gonna go if you actually want to bang for your buck. And to mention, fantastic venue. Like Martin's downtown is very large. Mm-hmm. You can have a very large group of people. If you bring a very large group of people, you can all sit down at the same table. People are very nice there. The service is great. There's multiple places to order. There's multiple places to order drinks. Oh, Martin's is fantastic.
Oh, great.
And they do have live music there. Okay. I wouldn't say all the time, but they do have live music there.
Enough to party. I was going to say.
Enough to party. Yeah. And I mean, they're playing music. And I'm the kind of guy who dances like nobody's watching. So, I will dance at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday in the middle of a Chili's. So, that's just who I am.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I feel like some bucket list things that people should do. Everyone knows this, but like Broadway, like Tootsie's, go have a shot at Tootsie's just to say you've been there. It's almost like iconic, right? Like I know locals think it's cheesy, iconic. But it's iconic. Or
it's iconic. Go see a live band there. They're always playing. There's multiple floors with multiple singers.
That's what I like about Broadway.
Everywhere on Broadway.
Yeah,
that's everywhere on Broadway. I will say, Whiskey River. If you're on Broadway and you're looking for a bar that's not necessarily it's like you're trying to get to a place where you can have drinks and listen to good music, and actually have drinks at a reasonable pace and not fight the tourists, and you're on Broadway. I would say Whiskey River. Whiskey River. They have a singer there that sounds just like who's the Haley something? Is it Haley Williams from Paramore?
Yeah.
They have a singer there that sounds just like her. I mean, almost identical. But she also puts her own twist to country songs. Unbelievable. Love it.
That's great.
Love that place. Like if I can't get, I always direct people there, always direct people there, but sometimes it gets overshadowed by some of the bigger names. But I love Whiskey River.
I was going to say also some outdoor stuff I wanted to touch on too, because we've covered a lot of bars. We'll get back to some other stuff. Is waterfalls, which I know you didn't do anything of, but there's some great waterfalls within an hour and a half, 2 hours in Nashville. Some little hikes if you want some outdoors. 2 Foot, the lake. Did you ever go out to the lake? 2 Foot. It's called 2 Foot, right?
2 foot, 5 foot. I've been to some lakes, Fraser. I've been to some lakes, and I'm telling you,
Rent a
They,
boat there.
yeah, I'm saying don't Cedar Hill. I highly recommend Cedar Hill. Very clean, a lot cleaner than most. A
Yeah.
lot of Nashville lakes are kind of dirty. I will say
Hmm.
that, there's some that are fantastic. That are,
Okay. That's a good plug for
I would
Nashville.
say
Shout out
personally.
City of Nashville Lakes, Parks and Recreation.
I mean, there's a reason there's not a lot of waterfront property right in downtown, even though there's a lake that runs right through it.
I
You
think
know,
that's
the
called a
little
river.
cycling center is right off the water. That's changing. I think they're making improvements.
They're
Shout out
gonna
to the
change
city
the
of
river
Nashville
river
for,
to a lake.
improving things, and also to my, my overall market value for my home.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Do you know the
the
difference
city of
between
Nashville for raising that.
Do you know the difference between a river and a lake?
A river and a lake, is it the outlets that it goes to, or where it renders its main body, like where it gets its water flow from?
Yeah, nailed it. That's
Okay,
it.
I thought
Good
that was
job.
the difference.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. 100%. You nailed it.
Private school for a limited time.
Yeah. Are you
Makes
sure?
sense.
Oh. What do you think about woo girls?
What?
Like woo girls, and
What's a
it's
woo
like
girl?
I think of woo girls. So like they're the girls in Nashville. I know a lot of locals. Every girl group's like woo, and they're always just wooing all the time.
Oh, oh, oh. So I know the whoa, a woo. That's a woo girl.
Yeah.
Oh, so Nashville, bachelorette city. It's the capital of bachelorette parties. If you can't go 30, if you are hindered in hearing, I highly recommend not going to Nashville, just on the basis that you will never be able to hear again. It's just every 30 seconds. It doesn't matter what direction it's coming from, north, south, east, west, above you, below you. You're going to hear a real hard, because someone hasn't been to Nashville before. Someone's just getting married. Someone just, had their turn 21. Um, Someone just avoided getting arrested.
Shout out Morgan
It,
Wallen.
you just got a drink shot. Yeah, the man is. I love. I honestly think the guy's great. I mean, you can't hate on a guy who just is nothing but success, success.
Yeah,
If you want to hate on him, go ahead and do it. But all I know is I sing his songs very loudly in my car. I
that's
do.
great.
I do.
He has some gorgeous songs. I love Morgan Wallen's music as well.
There's a
Have
lot
you
of
been
people
to,
I like. There's a
so
lot of people I
old?
like.
Have you been to the Old Smoky Distillery?
Yeah.
So there's Old Smoky Distillery. There's the Mead Historic Site and Winery. So there's a little winery if you want to do that.
Are you talking about the
Um,
one in Arlington?
like
Arlington. I've been to it. I've been to that one. Been to
yeah,
Arlington. I'm googling it as we speak.
okay. Um,
I've been to that one.
Also, I always love, and it almost got knocked down. What's what's the best bar
Arlington.
ever?
Arlington. Wait,
Yeah.
Arlington. It's Arlington. I've been there.
Okay, that's great. Tin
I've
Roof.
been
I feel
there.
like people who don't
I
know need
brought
to go
my
to Tin
own
Roof.
charcuterie. I'll tell you that.
To Tin
I'll
Roof
tell you that.
or to
No,
Bell
no,
Mead?
no. Tin Roof's good. Tin Roof's a chain. Tin Roof great on Demumbrian. A lot of people go to the one on Demumbrian, not the one on Broadway.
Yeah,
That
Demumbrian's
makes
the one
sense.
we're
A
talking
lot
about.
of people go the
That's
one,
the
yeah,
OG.
Demumbrian. Yeah. Oh, was unaware of that, to be honest.
Yeah,
But
it's
I know a lot of people who DJ there.
mhm,
Um,
great.
Fantastic place for the DJs. They really get down, believe it or not, at the Tin Roof.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
it used to be live music, and just now it's like enormous. What's that area called where like winners and losers are? Like that's a nice little bar area as well, right?
Midtown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Midtown. That's cool.
it used to be winners and losers. Half of winners and losers has been blown up. I forgot.
Oh,
It was from a gas leak. Let's see here.
maybe hopefully losers did.
Let's
That
see
would
that.
make
I think it
sense.
was winner. Actually, I think it was.
Yeah, because they lost. That would make sense. All right. I think is there anything else we need to cover for Nashville?
The place I also worked
the
next
waterfalls,
door
Twin
at
Falls,
Rebar, I
Burgess
think
Falls,
is
Greater
gone
Falls.
too. Hmm.
Nothing else. I mean, I think
I'm looking. No, I'm going to figure this out real quick because this was actually a pretty big story. People might have almost lost their life in this. Shout out losers.
It wasn't that bomb that was by the river or the lake.
No, that was right downtown. That was during Christmas one year. That was absolutely wild. I went and worked at a place that's actually a kind of a hidden gem in Nashville, the 21C Hotel and Gray and Dudley restaurant. It's like a art museum, restaurant, hotel, very boutique, very great service, great people. It is expensive, but it's I wouldn't say actually I think you can get some really great deals on it. But it's definitely more of a luxurious experience.
All right. Well, wrapping up. Is there any other things we miss of must-do Nashville things? We got the Ryman. You got to see our show there.
Must-do?
Yeah.
Like must-do. We haven't even really gone into the must-do.
Well,
I would say
if
like the places Titans Cafe, I would say that is like a hidden gem.
Okay,
You're not going to hear anything.
What else?
Shout Walter Fisher. I would say what else? Oh, 2020 Club. It's the Justin Timberlake place, the 2030 Club, I think, on Broadway. Fantastic venue. All of Fifth and Broadway, just that whole shopping center area. That's fantastic. I would say you would have to. You absolutely need to go to if you're going to be there. I guess if the nearest holiday, what is it? Cinco de Mayo?
Easter.
Cinco de Mayo, the nearest holiday, right? Or no, are we talking? No, Easter. Easter, probably.
Easter, yeah.
Definitely Easter. Still Super Rica. I love that place. It's fantastic. It's a great place to eat there.
Mother's Day probably isn't a big drinking holiday. It is for some, I guess, if you don't have a mom.
I love my mother, and I would take her if I was going in Nashville. I would take her to the Locust. That's the place is fantastic.
Okay. Anything else?
It's actually one of the top, or the Chef and I. The Chef and I.
Yeah.
Fantastic restaurant place as well.
Well, great. Well, thanks, Jackson Greaves. Biscuits and Greavy on Instagram. Makes great martinis.
We should do this again, Fraser.
Oh, yeah. We'll do it tomorrow.
We should do this again. We should do it.
All right. We'll do, next one, we'll do best places for a bachelor and bachelorette party.
Okay.
I can't pronounce those. You did great. You're lovely. I can't wait to talk to you again. InspireTravelEat.com. This is the best travel podcast in the universe. Any other shout outs before we go?
Just to God for bringing this all together. So happy. Great to be here. Great to be here.
Thanks,
Shout out to you, Fraser, putting this all together.
All right. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye.